Hi, and welcome to Home Based Business Review. I'm your host, Carl Douglas, and today we have a pretty interesting business that's out there that everybody is exciting to hear more about. We have a young lady on the line, Mrs. Campbell. She's in
Yeah,
the coffee business. We all want our coffee, right? In the morning, we
we
need that
all
coffee.
we all need our coffee, either have our coffee drink or coffee ice cream or coffee something. So definitely very excited to share our business. My name is Goretti Campbell. I am the co-founder of Lavora Cafe California. We're a coffee shop that celebrates our beautiful country of Mexico. So you're going to get to taste all that baked goods that we're bringing from our homeland. And of course, our coffee from Veracruz, Chiapas, and Jalisco. So we're very excited to be here and just share inspiration with all of you guys.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me about how many stores you have and where they're located, and what's your future projects.
Yeah, of course. So we have 70 locations in Mexico, which we're very excited and we're constantly growing. Despite the pandemic, we did not close any stores. Everyone has been working and we're growing. We have 5 locations in Chicago. We have 2 that are going to be opening up here in Silicon Valley, one in Palo Alto, one in San Mateo. I just got the keys yesterday. Very, very exciting. And I had some interviews today with architects and people that are going to form part of the team, which we're static. We want to see this grow and more being a Mexican owned, Latino owned business here in the United States. We want to share that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Tell me, what strive you to start the coffee business? Where did all that come from?
Yeah, actually, our founder, Leon, um, it started as a thesis in school. So he started off with one coffee shop and somehow met some of our other founders, Juan, who he went to school with, and he's the one that's looking for the money, the investment part in Mexico. Then gather Alexei, who is part of our marketing team and is also a founder, and Mauricio, and now here in California, myself and Dana Arbo, who's forming part of the team. And we're just a very amazing team that wants to grow, very passionate about coffee, very, very passionate about the bringing the Latino flavor and business here to the United States. Our spaces where you can come in and get inspired. So when you come into our space, there's a bookshelf where you can come and interchange books. There's a movie area where you can sit down, relax, watch the movies, get inspired. There's quotes all over our space. And there's also a little office space. So
Mm.
for all of our entrepreneurs out there that are looking to sit down and find some inspiration and want to build their company um, you know, in a little notebook or a napkin, that is definitely the place to do it.
Oh, I know right here in America, they love that. They love when you're drinking coffee. I think about it as a place to relax, a place to actually sit down and meet, engage with people. I think you guys are on it. Now, they do have other companies that here in the United States. What makes you different than them?
From all the coffee houses, well, we're a very warm space. So when you walk to our space, we're very community oriented. We don't come into a space and just kind of share what we're doing. We become part of the community. So depending on where our location is, you can actually see something inside of our space that speaks to the community because we think it's so important that it's a place where everyone can come together and just share, their stories, what they're working on, a little bit of chisme, which is gossip in
Yes,
Spanish. That's very important as well.
yes.
So it's a community space where everyone's welcome to come and sit down and have a cup of coffee and talk about life and projects and inspiration and everything that's beautiful.
Yes. So your coffee is coming from your hometown, or is it from the United States?
It's from our hometown. It's from Mexico. One
Okay.
of our goals is to really, uh, you know, share what our homeland is has to offer and part of that is our culture, our warmth, our people, and of course our coffee and our flavors, the food. So
Oh,
we are bringing coffee from Veracruz, Chiapas, and Jalisco.
oh man, that sounds interesting. I want coffee right now.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna have to send you some so you can smell all the goodness.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so because you're new here in the United States, is there an opportunity for buying franchise or maybe a business opportunity for someone who's listening, one of our audience here?
Yeah, I think that's so important to talk about because we are a community oriented company. We do want the community to form part of it, right? A lot of companies say, "Oh, you're part of the company, you're a partner, you're this, you're that." But then at the end of the day, when there's earnings and they win, you don't win with them, even though you're investing every day. Every day you wake up and you go and
Yes.
you buy a cup of coffee, that's investing in that company. That's making sure that company stays alive. So
Yes.
what we've done is we have so many opportunities to invest. We have an opportunity to invest if you want to invest in a specific location. We have an opportunity to invest if you want to invest in the overall company. And then we're also on Republic right now. We're testing the waters, and you can invest as little as $100.
Oh,
So it is
wow.
very reasonable for people to invest that love coffee. And why not invest in something you love, right?
I love it. I love it. So tell me a little bit more. How did that look? Tell me just a little bit more about that because I know a lot of people heard that $100. Well, they can I send it to you now? Tell me a little bit more about that. Let's try to answer those questions for them.
Yeah, of course. So you can go on Republic on the platform. So it's republic.co slash Lavora Cafe. And there you can find all the information about exactly what are you investing in, how much are you going to get, what does it mean to be an investor on a crowdfunding campaign. And we're getting so many of these questions that it inspired us to have an event next Thursday on Clubhouse at
Hmm.
6 p.m. We're trying to broadcast it also on YouTube and a few other of our channels so that people can fully understand. There's two ways that a company can go out and be invested in, either in equity or safe. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. And there's going to be other companies that have raised over $400,000 sharing their experience, and some investors that have invested there as well. So you can hear it from them.
Outstanding. You know what? Tell me when and where did your journey start? Where did it all begin?
It began when I was a little girl. I was always just exposed to entrepreneurship. My grandmother had her own business, so I would go um, and sit down there and just see all the hustle and bustle, the daily business transactions and the communicating with people. My aunts also had their own business, so I was just always surrounded by very strong women. And I would buy candy and I would sell it to my neighbors. I was always very entrepreneurial. It always intrigued me. I would have conversations with my friend and say, come up with these silly ideas that would end up on TV. And I was like, I have something, if they ended up in TV, it's for a reason. But more than anything, when I was 22, I went to school for broadcasting and communications at San Francisco State.
Hmm.
And I always knew that I wanted to make an impact in my community, in the Latino community. I thought that we just have such great opportunity to make an impact in this country, and we are doing it already. But how can we do it in a bigger way? And how can I communicate that to my community? So, if you want to reach millions of people, how can you do it? Through TV, right?
That is
So,
correct.
because especially in our community, we turn on the TV from the morning till night, right? From the morning show, Despierta America, to the uh, show at night, which is the soap operas, las novelas. So
Yes.
I saw that as a huge opportunity. I was going towards that path. I was interviewing prominent Latinos in the space, and I ran into my mentor, Dave Martinez, who passed last year, but gave me so much, more than 8 years of mentorship, and I just appreciate that. He said he was going to teach me 20 years in 5 years, and he was not kidding because it was events and working with companies from Monday through Sunday. I saw companies that raised millions of dollars, and I saw companies that didn't raise anything, right? And
Yes,
companies
yes,
that made something out of out of raising that money. And I saw companies that spend it all on and ended up just burning and crashing their companies.
right.
So I was
Bad, poor
lucky enough,
management.
poor management. And the idea, the concept was very exciting, but they didn't focus on the business. And unfortunately, that's what happens. It's part of the experience. So I got to work with several companies. I really understood my community. Now I know that we have a $1.5 trillion buying power in the United States as Latinos. We're the second biggest race in the US. But when you look at the investment side, when you look at representation in companies, we're less than 2%. And it doesn't make sense, right?
Yes,
It
yes,
just doesn't make sense. So
right.
when you're going towards that path and you're constantly asking uh, for this change and you don't see this change, you realize that you have to become that change,
Yes,
that you have to become that leader. Not necessarily because you want to be in that position, but because someone has to be in that position.
right.
And I'm making it my life goal to make sure that we have very successful Latino-owned businesses here in the United States that go global, starting with Lavora Cafe and many more. I'm making my goal that when we're talking about very successful entrepreneurs, we're not saying these entrepreneurs are great. Don't take it wrong. Elon Musk, they're amazing. Bill Gates, awesome entrepreneurs. But I want to hear Leon, Juan, Goretti, Mauricio,
Yes, yes,
Alexei, those
right,
names that our community can look up to and they can relate to.
right.
Nazaret, I mean, eh, we need role models that we can relate to and that we can hear their stories and say, if they did it, we can do it too.
Right. Yes, I totally agree. I love your passion. I love your energy, your drive.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now there's a lot of single ladies out there that actually want to make some extra money from home. Do you have anything, a platform for those type of people?
Yeah, there's so many opportunities. As we grow as a company, we're going to need people, right? So there's going to be all kinds of positions opening up. So if you invest in Lavora, as you're investing in Lavora, you're investing in those positions to open up as well. Um, and that's another reason why we're so passionate and driven to grow this company, because we think that we need more in the C-suite level. There needs to be more Latinas. There needs to be more women, and we have to create that, right? And with your help, with your support, with the community's investment, we can do it.
Yes. I was thinking also on the line, I was talking to a young gentleman and he came up with this idea. He wanted to start for single moms. He wanted to start like a home meeting when the epidemic is over, where they can go into the home because they can buy product from your company and basically get a commission that way as well. So it'd be like a monthly fee that coffee would come into their home without them going to the cafe, or they can still do that as well, but like affiliate setup. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, definitely. That's very exciting that you mentioned that, because I just got the bags not too long ago. This is going to be our coffee bags, and we're looking to open our online store pretty soon. And anything that contributes to the community and helps us, get our coffee inside your homes and provide jobs, we're happy to explore. That's why that's why we're here.
I think that's a great idea. I think so you can actually buy a bag and you say pay for month at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Mm,
So we're gonna have a monthly subscription, so you don't have to, worry about not getting your coffee 1 month. It's gonna be there, and it's from Veracruz. It's delicious.
I love it. I love it. It's a good plan. So what we would do is when you give us the update of all that, we'll put that in the description as well. Okay.
Okay.
So people can get that information. Now you just mentioned the website. I want you to hear the website again, folks. You're just going to go ahead and tell us the website.
Republic.co/Lavora Cafe.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you have any parting words you would like to inspire someone to walk into your store and say, I want some coffee?
Well, I didn't catch that. What was that?
Do you have any last minute departing
Oh, last
words?
minute words.
Yes.
Um, yes, I think my last minute words is if you're looking for a place to get inspired, if you're looking to be part of a company that is moving forward, that thinks about the community, that wants to grow, we are here. We are so eager to be in your city. We'd love to get involved, be part of the community. Please reach out. My Instagram is Goretti Campbell. You can reach out to me at any time. Laboracafe.USA is our Instagram as well. So share some pictures. If you go to our Chicago spaces or from Guadalajara, we love to see that. If you create a company or you've created something special in our space, tell us about it. And let's have a conversation about how women and Latino-owned companies are invested, not aren't. So, and you can be part of that. So we invite you to be part of that change. Thank you so much for inviting me to the show. And let's move forward. Let's
That
grow.
sounds good. That sounds good. You know, I love what we're talking about here. I would like to invite you back. Would you come back and share more information about your company?
Yeah, I'd love to come back and keep you guys updated, see what's going on with Lavora
Yes.
Cafe, and take you through the journey. Also on our Instagram, we're showing how we're looking at the spaces, which ones have been leased, which ones haven't, and then we're gonna take you through the journey of how from the conception to the end result. So we're very excited. We're looking for people that are looking to inspire. And if you want to learn more, reach out to us. We're here.
Oh, that
And
sounds good.
thank you so much.
My pleasure. There's four people you would like to do a shout out right now. Do you have the stage for that?
Four people.
Yeah, four people you like to have a give a shout out to.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my team. Because they just work so hard every day to make this happen. They're so driven. Leon, Alexei, Mao, and Juan, and then some of the women on here too, Nazaret, and all those amazing people that just make it happen. We wake up every day, and no matter if we have a gray hair or no hair, we're still waking up and we're still moving forward.
Yes.
And that's the kind of people that you want to be behind or in front or next to,
Yes.
because we're the doers.
And you know what? That's beautiful because every business needs that. They need those
Yeah.
special people that's there with them. When things get hard, you put things together as a collective group, a team, and you make it happen.
Yes, exactly. And every single person has something they're good at, right? Uh, no one person is good at everything, and this team is just we all make the whole enchilada, right?
I
We
love it.
we make everything mash. And then just I want to say thank you to my mentor that passed last year. Thank you, Dave. I'm here moving forward, and thank you for all the hard lessons that you taught me. You told me I would have a thick skin, and yes, I do. And we move forward, and family and everyone that supported us, friends, my friend Vinny, and everybody. Don't get me started, because I feel like I'm winning an Oscar right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Thank you
You know what?
everyone for
You know what? You thank the people that Of course, we have more later on. We think, oh, well, I forgot to, but you already mentioned that those people who are helping you You
Yes.
have them in your heart, and you're
Yes.
thanking them for their contribution and their support. That's what's important.
And Dana Farble also. I can't forget Dana, who's part of the team as well. Yeah, no,
Dana,
he is.
did
He
you
is.
hear that? And everyone else you
Dana,
mentioned, you guys,
I don't
you're
forget
all,
about you.
well. Listen, like I said, Mrs. Campbell, we are going to invite you back because we
Yes,
want to hear more about it. When you have a company that sells coffee, you cannot go wrong.
you can't go wrong. No, 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 no,
All
no.
righty. Well, listen, Mrs. Campbell, thank you again. We'll be talking to you very soon. But bye for
Yeah,
now.
thank you, and I want to thank you for having the space for entrepreneurs. That's very important.
Yeah.
So I want to congratulate you for that because not everyone gives the opportunity for entrepreneurs to have a space like this to share their company, to share
Yes.
what they're doing, what inspires them. So this is a great thing that you're doing for the community because we're planting seeds.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna
someone's
thank
gonna come back to that and they're gonna remember you and they're gonna say that Douglas, I saw his show and I started a company because I saw someone else on there. So
That's
thank you,
right.
Douglas, and thank you to your wife. That's in the backstage,
Yes.
but a big part of everything we do as well.
Yeah, that is excellent. All righty, folks. I wish we had more time, but
The last
rewind.
goodbye.
Yes, rewind this and watch it again because she's very inspiring. She has that passionate energy. But right now, this is call saying bye for now.
Adios.